Moments of Unrefinement with Chuck and Orry.
You're Chuck.
You're Orry, but together we're Chuck and Orry. And this is the Chuck and Orry Show.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so dumb. That was so dumb.
It's our second show.
Second show. Second dumb intro.
Yes.
We'll figure it out, though.
We'll figure it out.
By the way,
yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations. Wait, congratulations for what?
For our first podcast.
That's what I thought. Yep. We got it done.
We
it's
did.
in the bag.
I know.
It's on the computer.
It is.
It's edited.
People can listen to
We
it.
didn't really edit much. We just
didn't.
clipped it a little bit in the beginning and end.
Yes. So either we have returning listeners or no listeners.
Or no. We probably still have no listeners.
Probably.
Actually, this is recorded in a live studio. We have... There we go. That's it. That's our live studio.
Our audience member.
Yeah, well, there's some kitties roaming around, too.
Kitties as in cats or little children?
As in two... Well, I'm not going to clarify on that. Anyway, moving right along. Yes, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
That is totally in order. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Yeah, I feel so proud.
I do.
am so, like, it's our little baby that we made together. Like, I helped you make it, and then you...
I pushed it out.
You pushed it out.
I pushed it out.
You did push it out.
So what does that
And
make? That makes you
that
the
makes
father.
you the...
I'm the mother.
Well, I was thinking of a different name for female, but we're going to keep it clean, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to keep it clean.
We're going to keep it
for
clean.
all the family.
Okay.
Our family's going to listen to this at the dinner table.
Right. Oh, did you get all your peas and poops out of the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's good, because I was holding back. I feel I work better under pressure.
Yeah.
So, like, I really have to go right now, but that's going to make this so much better.
The next show, we'll just put a catheter in.
No, because then I could just pee right away, and then there's no pressure and build up and
if you need
satisfaction
I got
when I go.
I got a bottle right here.
That's cool. So what's today's show about?
Well, phobias.
Phobias.
What are you afraid of?
I don't like bodies of water. Large bodies of water, like even small bodies of water, like pools. Don't care for them. I'm not really sure where the fear came from, but it involves, there's two things that applies to every type of body of water. Well, at least one does. Sharks. I always feel like there's going to be a shark in a lake or a river.
Your bathtub?
I know it's an irrational fear, but it's very real to me. And then also drowning. I really don't want to drown. If there was any way to go, I think drowning would be towards the bottom of the list. Even underneath, like, getting AIDS and dying from that. I'd rather have AIDS than drowning in a pool.
It's a slower death, but yeah, I can understand.
It's slower and more miserable, but you don't suffocate with water.
Yes.
And that's a very real fear to me. Although they're at the same level, like suffocation, drowning, and being burned to death. All those three, we can group those into one. Yeah, I don't like.
So you're afraid of burning, also?
I'm afraid of the burning, but I can deal with fire. I like fire. I just don't want to be
burned,
killed by fire.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Nobody wants to be burned. I think maybe if that's the point, maybe I'm a little afraid to be burning too.
Those are bad ways to go.
That is just not.
That's just a bad way to go.
That is not a good.
What's a good way to go? I think going in your sleep, going to sleep happy, and then not waking up.
Yes. Yes.
Not feeling it, just passing through the night.
Just go.
Just passing through the night, like you're going to pass into that bottle.
Like dust in the wind.
Like dust in the wind.
Yes. Okay, we're going to talk about phobia. You want to know what my fear is?
I don't think I have a choice. I think you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell
either
you
way.
because I asked you what your fear is.
Right. So now it's appropriate for you to tell me.
My fear is enclosed spaces.
Claustrophobia. I also have that one too.
Claustrophobia. I don't like elevators.
I wasn't prepared. That one's also my fear. Although elevators I'm fine on. It's irrational once again. I don't know. Please go ahead.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about other people's fears.
Okay.
Not everybody's. Like, I'm thinking a small percent of the population have these particular fears I have brought up on the interweb.
Oh.
The interweb. I like that term. Not the internet.
The interweb.
Because it's like a web.
It's a web.
It's a web of content that you can't escape. Some content's good, some content's bad.
Some content is very bad for you.
Well, I'm going to take that thing away from you.
I like it.
Yes. Okay, you ready for the first one?
Yes.
Okay, this first one is...
Wait. Okay, now I'm ready.
You're ready now?
I'm ready now. I'm so prepared. I'm
what
ready.
What were you pausing for?
I wasn't ready, but now I am.
Okay. The first one is actually kind of like what we're dealing with in the news today. Not really the news, but just with society in general. It's alexophobia.
Alexophobia.
Yes. And that
Do you want me to guess what that's about?
Yeah, why not?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
that was my guess. I have no idea.
Well,
couldn't guess.
You couldn't guess.
I couldn't guess.
That's your opinion that you couldn't guess.
We'll go with that.
That was your fact that you couldn't.
I'll agree. I don't care.
Because alexophobia is the fear of opinions.
Opinions?
Opinions.
That is awesome.
That is like...
That is awesome.
You know, like you talking...
That is so irrational. That makes me feel really good about my fears.
Yeah.
You have okay, Snowflake, you got a fear of other people's opinion?
Yes.
That is awesome.
I wonder if they're afraid of their own opinions.
Oh, that could be. You didn't research it very well, did you?
Well, the research I did, it just said... It just said fear of opinions.
It didn't imply...
Period.
Whose opinion we're afraid of. Huh?
Well, probably because they didn't want to like make these people afraid by reading about their fear of opinions, by giving their opinion about their fear of opinions.
Yeah. That's going full circle there, like a whole Russian doll situation.
So, I wonder if there's an opposite to it. I didn't look it up. I wonder if there's a fear of facts.
Fear of facts.
Yeah. The mainstream media has that.
Right. Yes. They are very afraid of reporting on what's actually happening, rather than their opinions.
But they don't have
they don't have a fear of their own opinion. That's for sure.
They don't have alexophobia.
They do not.
I think that's how you pronounce it. These are weird names.
Yes.
You ready for the next one?
I am so ready.
Because we really can't talk too much about that.
Okay. Move it right along.
Okay. All right. This is one of my favorites. Okay. Turophobia.
Turophobia.
Can you guess what turophobia?
Turophobia. I'm thinking of like the guy from The Big Lebowski, and he had the hairnet on, and his name was Jesus, but he called himself Jesus, and he's like, nobody messes with the Jesus. And then
I'm lost. I don't even know where you're going.
John Goodman is like 8-year-old's dude. I think his name was John Turturro. That's where I'm getting it from.
John Turturro.
No, it's not. Afraid of John Turturro.
No, turophobia.
Turophobia.
Now, if you look at the word, you might...
It's afraid of John Turturro. Turophobia.
You think that, but it's not.
Okay. You're right.
It's
I'm wrong.
It's also turophobia, not churophobia.
Oh.
I've had that too, though. I'm afraid of churros.
I like churros.
I like them too, but I got to eat them with my eyes closed.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of
hard. Is it because it's a phallic symbol? You don't like putting phallic things in your mouth with your eyes open?
No, I like phallic shapes in my mouth, like, popsicles and lollipops and all the above.
All of the anything phallix.
No, wait, let me back that up.
Yeah, I think you're including non-food items there.
Oh, like toothpicks.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah. This is
okay, so what does it mean?
It's a family show.
It's a family show. Keep it clean. Squeaky clean.
No, it's the fear of cheese. Turophobia is the fear.
Really?
The fear of cheese.
The fear of cheese. I do not have that fear.
I do not.
I don't.
What is the opposite of fear?
Love.
I have the love of cheese.
I have the love of cheese.
I have the Turo love.
I think there ought to be a song about the love of cheese.
I think there is. I bet you if you look, you find a song about cheese.
Yep. Does it? It needs to mention the turophobia, though.
It does, because how can you be afraid of cheese?
I think there needs to be more turophobia awareness going on.
I think so.
And just really convince these people cheese is okay because it's good.
I kind of feel bad for those people.
Yeah, they are without.
Are they walking down the grocery store aisle and they see cheers and there's like,
That was too loud.
It was too loud?
Yeah, you gotta not do that next time.
Sorry.
Not do that.
Sorry.
Okay.
We are not responsible for any deafening happening during this. You guys should not
turn your mic down a little bit.
I am a little bit loud. I'm also right on top of it.
Oh my God, you are.
Oh, anyway.
Put that microphone in my mouth. It's a phallic symbol. Continue, please.
Okay, but they're walking down the aisle and they're like, "Oh my God, cheese! What am I gonna do?" Like, do they go into panic mode? Do they have to get their? Do they What would you Do they have to be sedated? Do they be all Xanaxed out when they go shopping? Because there's cheese everywhere.
I've never met somebody afraid of cheese, like actually afraid of it.
Like, what is
I mean, I've known people that are like, no,
Yeah,
no
I know,
cheese, or
people-
lactose intolerant. You know, you can be, but to be actually scared
Of
and-
cheese?
yeah,
Like
like
when you go-
emotionally hindered by cheese.
Like, you go into McDonald's, be like, I want a Big Mac. And they're like, oh, but I want any cheese. And they're
No
like,
cheese.
And they said the word cheese. And they're like,
Oh my God, that's bringing back
Cheese, I'm so afraid of
memories.
cheese.
And they start rocking in their passenger seat or their driver's seat.
yeah.
They're like, get that cheese as far away from my Big Mac as you possibly can.
Oh, so
I don't even like your cheese looking at my meat. Get your cheese from my meat.
so what happened to
Separate.
these people to be afraid of cheese? That's like usually a phobia has something to do with when you're younger.
Right. I was going to say it had to be something from a child. Like, what do you call that when something's very traumatic? A traumatic event.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I just described the word with the word. Isn't that
I
awesome?
mean, like, what happened? Were they force fed Kraft singles when they were younger?
Macaroni and cheesies will do that to you.
I mean,
Speaking of which.
ooh, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah. I think we have to do a sponsor ad real quick. Kraft Mac and Cheesies for when you're broke joke and the ramen has you bloated. Have some mac and cheesies now with real mayo flavor. Back to the show.
They make real mayo flavored.
They
mac and
do.
cheese.
They make the mayo flavor.
So would that just be mac cheese and mayo?
Yes, the macaroni and cheese and the mayo.
Are we talking about the Kraft macaroni and cheese that comes in the thing? You put it.
I don't know.
And you put it in the pot, and then you like boil the water, and then you add the milk, and then the.
You know, I really didn't ask too much for details. They gave us $7, and they gave us this thing to say.
Wait, they
read
gave us
on the
money?
$7, yeah.
We
What do you think about your pop filter?
I thought you bought my pop filter.
I'm not going to buy your pop filter. I'll buy myself a pop filter.
Wow.
Okay, move on.
Okay. Oh, this one's good. Xanthrophobia.
Xanthrophobia.
Yeah, can you guess what xanthrophobia is?
Xanthrophobia. Afraid of xanthers, I would say.
Okay, what's a
That's-
xanther?
Well, now you're asking me questions and like twisting words around. I don't
Well,
know.
I know what a xanther is.
Okay, what's a xanther?
It's like when you like have like a crossbreed of a zebra and a panther. It's a xanther.
Well, now that makes sense.
Now, have you ever seen one of those?
I have not. I'm sure they're.
Oh, good. They're terrifying.
I bet they are fierce.
I would be afraid
So
of those
fierce.
too.
Yeah,
A
I'd be
cat head
afraid.
with stripes with a hooved feet.
That actually is a great cause of fear. I don't think that needs to be a phobia. I think that just needs like anybody would be afraid of that.
Be terrified.
Terrified.
Like, oh my God, there's a xanther.
Oh my God, run. Hide the children.
Run. And they're like, whoa, everybody's like, we can't run because what the hell is a xanther?
Right.
Like-
we don't need time to
And then
discuss
like I'm standing
what a
there, I'm like,
xanther is.
that's a xanther. Run from it.
Right. Yeah, it's already eating your face because you
Yeah.
asked a question.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, you're dead.
Anyway,
Is that really a xanther?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to be witty.
Oh, well, you're failing. So what is xanthrophobia? How about you just tell us, Orry?
It's a
We're
fear.
holding our breath here, Orry.
Well, I'm trying to, if you just look.
We're holding our breath, Orry.
Well, you keep talking while you're holding your breath, so that's not even possible. But
The
actually,
general we, not me. The general we.
Oh, okay.
Our one listener
Okay.
is holding his breath.
Don't hold your breath.
Or her breath.
You might pass out. Okay. The fear of the color yellow is xanthrophobia.
Oh, my God.
So
You know, that actually yellow is not a glamorous color.
it is not.
It is not.
I can see how.
Yeah.
But it's also not the world's worst color. Like,
No, it's not.
it's more
but
of a happy color, actually.
It's kind of like you go over to somebody's house and their house is yellow and it's like, oh, my God.
Do I knock on that door? I have to
Right,
go
maybe
there.
I should just...
What if they bought a house?
I don't like, I would never go to a house that's yellow. I'd never go. I would never go.
You'll never come to my house then.
What do you mean I'm at your house?
I know.
Oh, your house is yellow.
My house is
oh,
yellow.
my God. You're so gross. You need to paint your house.
All Jehovah Witnesses need to have xanthrophobia.
Yes. Yeah, they'll stay away.
Yes. But they are Jehovah
The
Witnesses.
yellow is a very pagan color.
They'll be knocking on the door. Hey, hello, who is it? Well, we're Jehovah Witness. Well, why do you got a blindfold on? We're xanthrophobic. Oh. You know what I do?
And then
to-
you just punch him right in his Helen hunt, right?
Yeah.
Punch him right
Here
in
it
the
goes
Helen
with the
hunt.
Helen hunt. You're going to torture me with that Helen hunt, aren't you?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything last week.
Too bad. Too late.
Too late.
Too late. It's done.
I don't even want to get me on going on.
So what's up?
Xanthrophobia. So how, like, I would actually have to, like, if I found out someone had xanthrophobia, I'd actually have to torture them. I know it's kind of evil, but I will, like, sit them down and make them watch Minions.
They're very yellow.
Minions. And they'd be like,
Actually, that's actually a very pleasing yellow to the eye. They're
It
like
is.
small and
kind of like The Simpsons.
yeah. Yellow isn't too like horrific and
No,
offending.
yellow's happy.
Yeah, those yellows are.
Those
But there's other yellows that are like,
Do you think
like
when
that
they're
yellow pad of paper. It's like, I'd rather write on white.
Do you think these people drive?
I imagine.
'Cause
I don't know anybody like this.
I know, but I'm just
These
saying.
are like obscure phobias.
Do you
that
think they
pulled
drive?
up.
Like, they'd be driving down the road, oh, it's a green light. Oh my god, it's yellow! And they freak out and they wreck into the next car because they can't handle the yellow.
I guess that could happen,
That could.
depending on your stage and level of your xanthrophobia.
Or every time they
progression.
see yellow, you think they get like a cold sweat and they start shaking.
Right, and they start like they
right.
close their eyes, they do a little prayer, and they start rocking back.
I got to
and
start
forth.
being more. We got to start being more PC to people with xanthrophobia.
You're right. We're probably turning off all 7 listeners that could have.
You never know.
You never know.
I
I mean,
can't-
that could have been our whole listening base right
I can't-
there. Xanthrophobias, and they're like, well, screw these guys now.
I got to stop.
They're not funny.
I got to stop offering these people bananas.
Yeah, good one.
I know.
You worked really hard
I
to say
did.
that, didn't you?
I did.
You were scouring your
I
brain.
was. Well, I
oh my
knew-
god, I need to say something yellow.
What's
Yellow? What is yellow? Look around the room.
Do you think it's like
Ah!
do you think
Oranges. No, they're orange.
Do you think people had like a problem when they went to school? Like they had to be picked up on the bus, but maybe
Yeah,
maybe
the
these
yellow
people,
bus.
I'm thinking maybe these people were molested on a bus, and that's why.
Maybe.
They
I think
were
you're thinking
afraid
way
of the
too deep
yellow.
into it.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Yes.
Moving on,
Yeah, I
okay.
accept that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This isn't going as well as I thought it would.
No, it's not.
But it's okay. It's gonna be. At least we're focused.
Yeah. Are we actually focused here?
But not right now.
Warning, you may experience loss of sophistication.
Listening to our program.
Yes. You're getting dumber by the minute.
You are.
Yeah.
Warning. We should have played that in the beginning, though.
Pretty soon you'll be able to sit here with us.
if
That's
you
not-
want to.
That's not a promise. Okay. So I did the fear of cheese. I did the fear of opinions. I did the fear of yellow. Oh, here's one. Here's one just for you.
Okay.
These people stay away from you. It's pogaophobia. Pogaophobia.
Oh, obviously for those that do the pogo stick. Right.
Those things terrify me. I fall off them all the time. Why would you even use that as a mode for transportation?
Right.
Okay.
That's
When's
not
the-
for recreational use.
When's the last time you saw someone just pogoing down the road?
It's been a while.
Did a boing,
It's
boing,
been a
boing.
while.
Oh, there's all those pogo riders. You know, that's right
Wearing
next
like
to the.
leather jackets and all tatted up.
Yeah, that's right.
Like hardcore pogoing.
But the tats are like springs.
I like it.
Yeah, I
Very
do
good.
too. That'd be great.
Very good.
That would be like they have a lane for just pogos.
The pogo lane.
The pogo lane.
I think we could bring it back.
I think.
I think we could bring pogoing
I
back.
think if they have a pogo
I
lane,
think people are listening to the show and already considering going out and buying their nearest pogo stick
But-
and start relearning to hop.
contact your congressman and tell them that you would like a pogo stick lane in your town.
Yes, it's just the right thing to do.
Yes.
It's the right thing to
You
do.
know where they should put that.
And don't let them be afraid of your opinion.
No. You know where they should put that pogo line? For the people that are afraid of the color yellow, they should just take that center line in the middle of the road
Yeah.
and like just get rid of it and make it a pogo line.
Make
Because
that
they
the
don't need
pogo
they don't
lane.
need a huge lane.
You know what? That area isn't
not
being used.
No,
actually,
it's just
in
painted-
fact, that's generally where people stay away from.
Yeah, so like
So the pogo people, and then they'll have like a line that they can like concentrate.
and it could be little like instead of like a line to drive by, you can have little round pieces on there so people know where to put their pogo pole. The pogo pole. Is that
The
what it is?
pogo pole?
The pogo pole.
I don't know.
And then
I'm gonna question it, but I don't know for sure.
But the most important thing is to get rid of the yellow line. So in the middle of the road, there's not that yellow line.
I don't think there should be any
afraid of
lines
yellow.
on the road. There should just be no lines on the road. It's like I think we're a civilized society at this point,
Have you met society?
and well, they claim to be civilized.
You know, they claim.
There's a lot of claiming going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of claim. There's a lot of people who claim to be other things too, but we're not going to get into it that episode.
No.
No.
Moving on.
Okay, so
moving on before we lose any more sophistication.
Phoganophobia is
Fogano. Wait, the pogophobia. We didn't tell.
Oh, that was
What was it?
I just said it wrong. It's pogonophobia. That's what I
But
meant.
what it is about? What is it?
It's the fear of beards.
Oh, beards.
Yes.
Yeah, see, we got so far off topic that we forgot what it was that we had to come back to. So they wouldn't like my face.
Yeah.
They wouldn't like my face.
No. Never watched a ZZ Top video, I'll tell you that.
They wouldn't like ZZ.
Or Duck Dynasty.
Or Duck. The Duck Dynasty.
Who doesn't love Duck Dynasty?
Or Rob Zombie.
Or Rob Zombie. Or the Amish.
Or the Amish. And who doesn't like the Amish? They churn their butter thoroughly.
They do.
They
do
do.
it with a good motion, too.
They do.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the movie Sex Drive? Plug
Yes.
that movie.
Love that. Plug Sex Drive is a wonderful movie. It's got Seth Green playing.
In fact,
an Amish
I
man.
did not care for I'll just say it, there's too much penis in the movie. So it's kind of offensive. But I haven't seen the original. I've just seen the crazy
The unedited
one. Yeah, and there's like so much penis in
The
it.
unedited penis.
But there's a
version.
lot of boobies in it too, so that kind of like balances it out. But I didn't really care for that movie that much. I didn't find it that funny, except for Seth Green's role as the Amish guy. Hilarious.
Yes.
Run, Springer!
Yes. You know what's another
Sorry for that.
You know what's another
I
good-
couldn't help myself.
You know what's another good movie with the Amish? Witness with Harrison Ford. Have you seen that?
You know what? I think I have seen that, but it's been so long I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah. He has to go live with this Amish people.
Was he?
Find out
because he was like in witness protection.
No, he wasn't. She was.
Oh.
And he was running an investigation.
Oh.
But it's been such a long time. I might be wrong on it.
You might be wrong. You've been wrong before.
I am wrong a lot.
A lot.
Okay, let's not over-exemplify.
Okay, can we move along?
Okay. Okay, there's only one more left.
One more left,
One
and then
more.
I get to do my story.
You do.
That's what's coming up. That's the end.
That's
of
all
the
you
show.
really care about. You just want to.
It's true.
Welcome
That's
to the
self-indulgent.
Chuck Show with Orry on the side. Yes.
So
Orry's the broccoli, Chuck's the beef.
Yeah, that's right. You got that right.
It's a really small cut of beef.
Shut up. That's not what you were saying.
Huh.
Okay, we'll edit that out. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Syntrophobia.
Syntrophobia.
This is the best one.
Syntrophobia. I have no idea.
It's fear of everything on the left-hand side of your body.
Dude, that is awesome. That is so awesome.
I just don't understand that one.
Everything on the left side of my body, like this watch. I'd be afraid of this watch.
You'd be afraid of that.
Oh my God, this watch, it's so on the left side of my body.
So it's like that wall right there.
Oh my God, it's on the left side of my body.
No, turn around. Okay.
Yeah.
And now it's on
Yeah.
the right-hand side of your body. Now you're
Right.
now you're
That
no
wall's not so bad anymore.
Yeah, I know. So it's just stuff on the left-hand side of the body.
But that wall is starting to
Now
creep me out.
that I know.
That wall is scary to me because it's on my left side.
I know. Isn't that weird?
I'm turning back around.
That's
Oh my
just-
God, that wall is creeping me out again.
I know. It is.
It was okay just a second ago when I was looking the other way.
But you see, it's not creepy. See, that wall's creeping me out because I'm facing you. So that's my left side.
You know, that sounds like something that a woman would have.
Centrophobia?
Yeah, like things. Just don't like the things on my left side. I just don't like them on my. It's like irrational and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when a woman gives directions. You know, when you're going down that road and it's on the left. Well, it kind of depends on which direction you're headed. You're going that way. Is that east or west? North, south? These are not directions to women. These are not directions to women. They do not know. It's by the tree in the barn. The tree in the barn. Okay, thanks.
I like the directions you get down south. When you're trying to go somewhere. And you're like, hey, man, how do I get to Bert's Bass Shop?
It's by the country store. You take a ride.
Take a ride over there at Uncle Bill's house.
Take a ride at the country store.
Drove on down the
Actually,
road.
where I live in the country,
There's
a country store, and it is a landmark. And I swear to God, a lot of people say, by the country store.
That's cool.
I'm not lying to you.
Did you have to hang a
Not
rat
lying.
at? Did you have to hang a rat at the half-dead dog?
No.
Hang around at that half-dead dog, you'll get right
I think
there.
you're making that up. I think.
No,
you're
but that's the
making
kind of stuff you hear in the country. Just hang around at that dog's always there, so you don't want to miss that dog.
Warning. You may experience loss of sophistication.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So we talked about all the phobias. So Chuck has got a wonderful story for us today.
Hi kids, it's story time!
Okay, here's my story. Okay. I went over to this guy's house. I was going to hang out with him. Okay. I was going over to his house. He lived in an apartment. Okay. And on my way to the apartment building, there was a cat in the parking lot. And this cat looked exactly like my buddy's cat. I'm like, oh my God, what is... And it was his buddy's cat. I'm like, what is his cat? How did the cat get out? I don't know. Maybe they accidentally let the cat outside or something. So I pick up the cat, and I go into the apartment building, and I'm holding the cat, and I knock on the door. I say, so my buddy opens the door, and he looks at me, and he looks at the cat, and he looks at me, and he's like, no, And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? It's your cat. And he turns around and he goes, no, that's my cat. And he points at his cat. And
So,
I look at the cat, and I look at his cat, and I look back at the cat, and I'm like, oh, that's not the cat. And I just throw the cat to the side and walk into his house, and we hung out.
That's your story.
That's my story.
That's it.
That's my story about you, actually. You were the guy that went over to your house.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
That's so awesome. That's why I didn't tell you about this before the podcast.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You did forget about that
was a
story,
long, long
right?
time ago.
That was
and
a
the
long,
galaxy
long
far, far
time.
away.
Well, I don't know about a galaxy far away, but it was a long time ago. And it was awesome. I just threw the cat to the side and walked into your house, and the cat was inside the apartment complex now.
I remember when you
in the building, but it wasn't in the parking lot anymore. So somebody was probably missing that cat.
I think I remember you bringing a cat into my house once too.
You know, that sounds right.
You brought a cat, and my other
I
cat
was
freaked out.
such an idiot. Why would I do something like that?
Yeah, you freaked out. My wife is like,
What is he doing?
Why are you bringing this cat?
Well, it's Chuck. He does weird, crazy stuff like this. I can't explain him.
Jeez.
You shouldn't have introduced me to him.
I thought your story was going to be longer.
No, but it was fulfilling.
It was.
All right. Anyway, that is all we have today for the Chuck and Orry Show. But one more time, we'd like to remind you. Our sponsors would like to remind you that if you're not using Vagisil,
You probably
You
should
should
be. See,
that's right.
I wanted
moments of unrefinement. Yeah, you can visit us online at chuckandorry.com. And you can also send us emails, newsletters. You could send us your thoughts. You could criticize us as much as you want.
I would like
and if you would like, we could read the mail on the show, chuckandorry@gmail.com.
I would like people also to remind us that we are taking food. So if they mail food to our location, which that mail address will be, we promise to eat your food.
We'll also
no cheese.
Critique it on the show.
No cheese.
Oh, this is some really good
Nothing yellow.
non-cheesed food.
Nothing yellow.
Nothing yellow, nothing cheesy,
And we'll eat it on our right
and
hand
nothing
side.
with pogo sticks.
And we'll eat it on our right hand side.
Yeah, totally. And on that note, bye.
Bye.
Bye.